Welcome to Smart Story Studio, where timeless truths come alive through powerful scripture stories filled with lessons, emotions, and transformation. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss any of our weekly uploads. Now, let's dive in. In a time long past, in a verdant valley blessed by Allah's grace, lived a man with a lush garden. His land bore fruits aplenty, grapes, dates, and all kinds of bountiful produce, nourished by glistening streams that weaved through his property. This man, however, became consumed by his pride. As he tended to his garden, he would often boast, believing that such prosperity signified divine favor that would never fade. He said in his heart that his garden, so magnificent, would endure forever, and forgetfully overlooked the giver of all blessings. One day, while conversing with a less fortunate friend, he derided him, proclaiming bravely, "I am wealthier than you and possess greater strength in men." The friend, wise and humble, cautioned him, "Do not fear Allah, who created you from dust, for it is He who bestowed upon you this bounty." Why not say MashaAllah in gratitude? For none knows what tomorrow may hold. Ignoring these words, the man's arrogance blossomed even further, much like the roses in his garden. But in the stillness of night, a decree unfurled from above. A storm of fierce winds and unrelenting rain swept across the valley, uprooting trees, overwhelming the streams, and ravaging the once thriving garden. Come dawn, the man walked amidst the ruin, despair sinking into his soul as he gazed upon the desolation that lay where his paradise once stood. Realization dawned. His wealth had been taken, not because of a lack of labor, but a lapse in gratefulness. Reflecting on his pride and arrogance, he repented, and tears traced pathways down his cheeks. "Would that I had been thankful," he mourned, "and acknowledged that all is from Allah and all returns to Him." Thus, the man learned a valuable lesson. Humility and gratitude sustain one's blessings, for they are gifts entrusted temporarily. No possession, however grand, is everlasting if claimed with pride. Moral: arrogance over blessings invites loss. Gratitude protects your blessings. Subscribe to Smart Story Studio. Moral lessons. 1. Arrogance destroys even the greatest blessings. 2. Everything in life is temporary. 3. Always say MashaAllah to protect your blessings. 4. True friends remind you of Allah. 5. Pride blocks gratitude, and gratitude attracts increase. Actionable plans. 1. Say MashaAllah whenever you admire something, yours or others. 2. Remind others to be grateful to Allah, gently. 3. Journal daily 3 things you're thankful for. 4. Avoid comparing your blessings with pride. Appreciate with humility. 5. Study Surah Al-Kahf every Friday to stay grounded in faith. What a journey through faith, failure, and God's unfailing love. If this story moved you or taught you something powerful, drop a comment below and tell us what stood out the most. And don't keep this truth to yourself. Share this video with a friend who needs some light and encouragement today. Remember, here at Smart Story Studio, we tell stories that inspire, teach, and transform lives. Subscribe now for more emotional, dramatic, and truth-filled scripture stories that shape your mind and spirit. Until next time, stay inspired, stay strong, and stay rooted in the Word.